What we're doing today is we're getting rid of the Honeywell valve, and we're going to install a mechanical valve, and then either replace the burner assembly with one that's got a thermocouple, change out the pilot assembly on this so it's got a thermocouple, so it'll make the mechanical valve function. So he's just had too many troubles with this Honeywell, so we're going to get rid of it. Right? It's these valves, man, they're so sensitive. That's why Andy finally we put one in for him. I haven't heard from him since.
Yeah. Well, he was pretty vocal before you did that, too. I've been trying to get that guy out here for months.
Really? Me?
No, I think Andy just likes to talk.
Oh, he definitely likes to talk.
Hey, yeah, that's our friend. You know, friend? No, it's our friend. All right, good guard. I went to the lake and walked around. We go out there every day.
I'm sorry?
My daughter's going to Steel Canyon High School.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that area. It's kind of like the mountains, but just depending on where you're at. It's like got that country feel to it, but it's not, 100 miles away or 80 miles away.
No HOA. It was pre-HOA.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
HOAs are terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard horror stories about HOAs. Alright, so we're gonna try and reuse this. Oh, you got the sight glass. So you're getting rid of the thermopile, and you're going to a thermocoupling, right? Which is what the manual valve uses. So it's much less voltage. This is like 600 millivolts. That's less than 30 millivolts. So they tend to last longer, and so it does need a little bit of electricity. There's like a solenoid on this side. It's like you push the plunger down, and there's a magnet in there, and the magnet gets the electricity and holds it open, and then the valve knows there's a flame, and so then you crank that dial to whatever temperature, and it'll allow the gas to flow through it. So the burner assembly can stay the same. I brought a different one with me. I might see if it fits, because it's already set up for that. And then we just unscrew this valve. I'll do it when it's full. I'll do it really fast. And
So it's full. We didn't turn it off or do anything in preparation.
yeah.
If you would have asked us to, we probably would have.
No, it's okay.
I know you don't particularly drain them.
And if you don't mind, go inside and then, open up the hot till the pressure drains down, and then you can close it. What we're doing today is we're getting rid of the Honeywell valve, and we're going to install a mechanical valve, and then either replace the burner assembly with one that's got a thermocouple, or change out the pilot assembly on this so it's got a thermocouple, so it'll make the mechanical valve function. So he's just had too many troubles with this Honeywell, so we're gonna get rid of it. So the pressure disappeared when you opened it?
It ran. It was still running, but it was like it wasn't like I could leave it open.
Oh no, I need it closed.
Okay.
Yeah, I need a vacuum. I just need to break the pressure.
Yeah, I left it open for a minute or two.
Okay, but then it started strong and then died.
There was still stuff coming out.
That's okay. Yeah, that's okay.
too.
Yeah.
I think that's better than your thermopile too.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh, I love that.
Talk about getting it done.
I like the thermopile too. That's helped me out of so many.
Well, that's because these valves are fucking more twitchy than.
Yeah, they can be.
Well, there's just no rhyme or reason to it. It's not like, oh, you put it on A instead of B, then that's less likely to happen. Or you change your thermopile regularly, that won't happen.
I've never seen that before.
What?
What just happened?
Okay.
What just happened?
Did I not let enough pressure out?
No, I've never seen that. I'm glad I caught that on video.
That means you had a really good seal, right? What does that mean?
No, I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. It either all should have just come flying out of there, like a straight rocket right to me, like an open
a blast, but no jet.
Exactly, it was like a blast of air. Like I don't understand what happened right there. That shouldn't happen. That's never happened. I don't know what that is. It's like there was a pocket of air or something trapped inside them. That couldn't get out. Because I saw it starting to spray a little bit, and I was like, oh, that's not a good sign.
We don't ever get the intermittent water. We don't get.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we don't.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What cracks me up is you're not ever going to eBay these parts. It's like, no, this is when I need a PC board on my next call, because even if it's not perfect, it's not dead, and
yeah.
I know this valve works.
Yeah, the mechanical valves are pretty. They're just kind of
If
bulletproof.
somebody is down.
Yeah, it was like a bubble of compressed air. Crazy. That was crazy. Hopefully I got a good shot of that. I can slow it down and let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened there. It was like a pocket of air, but the air should all be at the top.
We do.
It was somehow trapped down there.
We have a little
Right.
Am I your final stop today? No, that was already water too.
Oh, probably. It's been a little bit slow lately.
I can't imagine that in San Diego.
Yeah, it happens like this time of year, like right as the temperature goes from winter to summer, kind of like in the spring, it just kind of like.
Yeah, but you're not a home store where it's very seasonal, and you get people out on Memorial Day, but Tuesday at 7 p.m. There's not a lot of traffic. When people's water heaters are offline, they start screaming, and there's not.
Yeah.
There's not a dozen.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just kind of run with the same playbook.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I've had people asking for water heaters, and I sold I think 3 this weekend. Probably could have sold more if I had more. It just takes time. Some of them take forever. All the ones I have left are like some of the hardest ones to work on. And they're like the most beat up.
And so those get they're not a quick turn. They're a bigger investment in time, so they get dealt with like they're the final dregs of what you want to work with.
Exactly, and it seems like that's all I have right now. It's like this model, everything's the same model, and I'm just like, I've got other ones I can work on, but it's just like I know eventually I need to get around to these. So like I've started working on them, and I've gotten a few of them out the door, which I'm pretty happy about. But it's just like I mean, you think these valves are temperamental? The entire burner assembly, like this is like one whole burner assembly. You can just pull it out all together. These things are layers and layers of crap, and there's
Old school.
No, actually they're new, and they only seem to have produced them for about 2 years, like 2016, 2017. I know. I look at these things. There's just more shit to go wrong, and it's just like, I hate these things. And if you don't get everything lined up just right, you get a gas leak inside, and then you get this little mini explosion. And like I was working on one last night, and sure enough, boom! And I was just like, now I got to go through it all again. I got lucky. Second time I went in, whatever I did, I got it lined up right, and then it was fine after that. But I was just like, I hate these things. I just hate them. Yeah, they're like this. I'm gonna try and see if I can get this guy in here, but I don't think I can. Maybe.
That looks a lot more robust than the other one, or does it just have an enclosure?
This is the this is what they call the ultra low NO. I think it reburns the gas twice or something on the top.
The ULN, UVN, NOx.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And nobody likes those.
I know. I don't like them either. This is part of the reason why this. Trying to fit this thing in there.
That's how we met initially.
Oh really? You had one
with the ULNs, the home stores only had like one model of the size that was in here before, that kind of R2D2 shorter water heater.
Mm-hmm.
And I was joking with Andy that I was going to have to go to Yuma to get the water heater that wasn't ULN, because those were the only ones with the longer warranty and wasn't even the price. But I wanted another 20-year water heater.
Yeah.
And then you read the reviews and they're all down.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
I don't think I'm getting this sucker in. So much for that. Yeah, there's like a little clip back in here that I hit. That's okay. I think this is for a 50-gallon anyway. It's the stem is so long on it.
yeah.
So it's got to bottom out before I can get it snug. It's okay. Okay.
And that would be the reason to take the job, not because of the pay or the benefits or this or that, or, you know. So he goes to Chargers every day and gets his free.
Ooh. All right. You better reach. Better reach or we're in trouble.
I think I'm going to end up with another 12-2 Romex going from. I think I'm going to double up on whatever.
Yeah, you don't want to do a full service upgrade. My boss is doing that at his house right now. He's got a Rivian,
Yeah.
and he wants to be able to charge it
Well,
faster.
I'm learning different things, which is only consider copper, and don't worry about the rate. Just get from 120 to 240, and you're set. Because it's better than what you have, and it's it's like equivalent to what I'm paying at home, like 44 cents, 48 cents. And
Okay.
on my current plan, I'm at 42 cents. Some of that's offset by solar, but not when I need it at night. So, but here's the deal: I pay for that with my Costco credit card, and I get 4% back on EV charging, like my wife gets 4% back on gas. But if I do it at home through SDG&E, I'm paying 1 cent a kilowatt.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's like double. And I'm like,
At night?
I guess this was written by the power company.
I guess so, yeah.
Battery technologies, they don't seem to be the newer cars, the Ys and 3s use a 21700, 155,000 miles, Model 3, 10% degradation, and he doesn't have any home charging. He charges supercharger exclusively, and he's not getting.
Yeah, it's in an awkward position for me to look at it, so I can't see it.
The other day I tried to use a sight glass. I couldn't see anything in it, and I couldn't see the red light blinking when we were talking. And then when I cut my hand over the LED, then I could see the red light come on. But I couldn't see the burner except late in the afternoon.
There we go. Probably had to purge. So the pilot light is lit now. So hopefully the thermocouple's good. I'll have to put some kind of insulating tape on here. Right now it's just kind of open metal, so it'll jump across. So I need to put like a piece of rubber or something over this to stop it from arcing over.
You want me to get some shrink wrap, or you want me to get some electrical tape?
If you got shrink wrap, that'd be great. Yeah, that's what I should do. Alright, so we got lit pilot light. It's in. I'm gonna put some shrink wrap here so it doesn't, the spark doesn't arc or jump over to the metal. We got our safety switch here. Hopefully that's good. There's a lot of things that can go wrong with this. Could be a bad valve, could be a bad thermocouple. Come on, Lucky. Oh.
I would look at his plug and then the wiring going to the box and strongly contemplate replacing it, or making sure it's exactly what he wants. And then the other thing is, surprisingly, Ford's charger, which comes included with their
Thank you. There's one problem solved there. So, it wasn't holding the valve open, so now I have to test the thermocouple to see if it's good. So that's the problem with working with used parts, is you never know what's good and what's bad. So hopefully it's not the valve. Looks like it's no good. It's only at 5 millivolts. So we need at least 20. So it looks like a shot, so I'm going to have to pull that whole thing out and replace it.
The whole valve?
No, the whole Okay, let's try that again.
With feeling. One more time with feeling.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna work. Please work. Coming back around? Lucky us. Alright, so just replace the thermocouple with another one. That one came back at 6 millivolts. And we need at least over 10. Preferably 15 or 20 or 25. I got the pilot light lit, so hopefully this one has enough millivolt to kick the valve in. If not, I'll have to measure it. It's just like, you know, process of elimination on problems till you track it down to what it is. So I had a job where it actually turned out that this switch was bad. And I kept changing valves and I kept changing thermocouples because the switch would test fine. It had continuity, it would buzz every time. And then eventually I was like, wait a minute. So I pulled the wires across and I slammed a paper clip in between, and sure enough everything worked. And I was like, oh, it was a bad switch. But you just don't know. 'Cause
So, there's a God. No. There isn't a God. It's a godless deal.
Okay, how can every one of these be? How can I just happen to grab all the crappy ones? Like, what are the odds of that?
The number looks twice as much as the other one.
The other one was 6. This one's 4. I'm putting out some good millivolts. I got it. I got more voltage coming off of me than that thing does.
I'll have to call you Sparky.
Sparky.
I have such a bad opinion of some of the stuff we get out of the home stores now that I think that you could have a new one in the package and pull it out and it could still be bad. Or
Yeah.
a bad valve out of the package and it could be bad.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, it's nice. They still sell these thermocouples. So, you know, if it goes bad or whatever, of course, I highly recommend you get a new one from a store. I don't know what I think they're like $15 or something like that. Just trying to think if there's a way I can test it before I go through all the work of putting it in. Oh, this one, yeah. Yeah, actually, I use them as pokers to clean out water heaters with. So that's why I was doing that. It makes a great double-sided poker.
Oh, I thought it was
For no, that too.
So it didn't go back in the bag.
Usually I cut them.
Oh.
I'll physically break them. Like when I run into bad parts, I try and destroy those parts. Just so I don't get, because sometimes you put a lot of work in on this thing and you just throw everything in the back and you're like, oh shoot, which one was it? So if you break it right there, you don't have to worry about it. Alright, I'm going to go and spend a little time in the back of my truck and...
I'm just hanging out. I just
Okay.
want you to...
Yeah, we'll get it. It's going to happen. It's going to be the longer road.